Hi everybody, it's Michelle with Little Acorn Handcrafts, and this is just a quick pop-in to say hello. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas and enjoyed some time with family and friends. And if you're like me, you're quite happy to put all of the Christmas crafts behind you and get back to crocheting, especially while we're experiencing kind of a cold snap. It's definitely fun to be working on blankets and things. I wanted to pop in just quick and share a couple of cute little gifts that I received for Christmas, as well as a couple small things that I made as gifts as well. And let you know that later this week we'll have a whips video, and then also get back to how many skeins did I use this week as I try to use up the crazy amount of stash that I acquired over the last 2 months during all of the big sales. So the first item that I received, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, is this Granny Square card deck. And there are 50 cards in here intended to be like a mix and match design. And I thought that since there are 50 and there are 52 weeks in the year, that we could make a new Granny Square each week together. And my intent is to try it and make sure I can do it first on my own and then with you each week. And that will end me at the end of the year with 100 Granny Squares that I should then be able to cull from and assemble into a blanket. So I'm kind of excited about that. And hopefully you will be able to do the same with at least 50 of them. You would definitely be able to put something together. So I'm excited to try that. And then I actually received several different crochet pattern books, but a couple of them in particular that I'll just share with you. This cute little crochet critters, cute critters. It says there are 26 amigurumi patterns in here, and I've flipped through. There's quite a few characters. They're all fairly basic, really great for a beginner, which I definitely am in this particular craft. And there are really nice illustrations, pictures, explanations, step pictures all along the way in every different pattern. It goes into a lot of detail about how to, get your stitches tight and together so you don't see the stuffing, how to make the eyes and do the embroidery around them and things. But here's just a quick little sampling of what some of the critters look like. And it looks like to me that they're all about 10 to 12 inches tall. So not little ones by any means. And so at the end of the year, if I can get through this book, I'll have quite a few of those as well. And that book is by Sarah Zimmerman. So I'll share along the way as I make things out of there. And then this one is the Crochet Amigurumi Bible. And this also has really nice illustrations. There are, I believe, 67 patterns in here. They're in full color. Most of the items have some kind of a little attachment. This one has a life preserver, a little toy, I guess, to go with them. And on every page, not only are there step-by-step instructions, but then there are QR codes to watch a video if you need it. So I think this one will be a really fun book to look through too. So that's just a few things. And then I wanted to share a gift that I received from my husband. My son would call this a stick. And it's a piece of wood, it's very pretty. And on the other side, there are 5 magnets. And when I opened this, I did not know what it was. But this is just another one of those times where somebody's watching and observing us. My dog definitely thinks it's a stick. Hi, Zara. Sorry about that. But what this is for is when I am doing a crochet that has many lines of instruction, where, especially mosaic crochet, where the instructions for every row are completely different than the row before and the row after it, it's really easy for me to get lost and have to try and go back and figure out where I'm at. And I'm putting tick marks and check marks on the pattern, which makes it not all that usable if I want to repeat it. So because I work from a metal stand that I have my papers kind of standing up on, my husband thought it would be a great idea to have this where I could slide it down, with the magnet along the metal stand and keep track of where I'm at. So really thoughtful gift. So that was kind of fun. And then last thing I wanted to touch on is that I know that I said I was done buying yarn after the crazy amount of yarn that I bought the last couple of months. But I actually have been using a lot of skeins of yarn. I have lots of plans to use lots more. And so I have made a couple of purchases. One was on the Lion brand website. They came out a week or two ago with some clearance yarns that were kind of good, too good to pass up type deals. So I did order some of that, and really my big purchase out of that, which we'll open it all together when it comes, but I did purchase several macrame yarns, which I do see that they still have in the clearance. They say that they're a 7 weight and it's recycled cotton, and I think it came in 5 or 6 different colors. But I thought maybe they might be good, or it might be good to make baskets out of. If you remember, I had made baskets for each of my kids for Christmas, and they were very well received, and it was kind of fun, and it's pretty quick to whip up a basket. So if that's something that interests you, I would encourage you to go out on their website and have a look and see what you can find. The other order that I placed was just yesterday, because Yarnspirations came out with a new yarn. So you know that they have the all-in-one granny squares, and then I actually shared with you that I had purchased some all-in-one of the flower squares, which I haven't really tried yet, but they came out with an all-in-one Sweethearts yarn. Comes in 13 different color combinations, and perfect timing for Valentine's Day coming here in a few months. But it's granny squares, and it has a little heart inside the granny squares. So really cute, and the colors are really pretty. Several of them could work together. And they are normally $11.99 a skein, right now on sale for $5. So each skein makes 16 squares. It's 440 yards of a 4-weight yarn, so 58% off. And then they're also having 58% off of the all-in-one granny squares yarn, both the miniature, the medium, and the big ones that I think make a 12 by 12 square, and then also the flower ones. So if that's something that interests you, by all means, hop on out there. The price is, again, less than half the normal price, so a really good deal. And then I thought I would share one more thing. Lion brand has published their 2026 temperature and weather blanket pattern, which you can print off the website for free, or you can also buy it in a kit and purchase some of the yarn. The yarn they are using this year is the basics stitch yarn, which I absolutely love. It's an acrylic 4-weight yarn, but it comes in so many colors, and the colors that they chose for the temperatures this year are just gorgeous. I did already have several of them, so I didn't really need to order the kit, but I did get just a few to be able to round out my stash in order to be able to do the blanket. I know some people like temperature blankets, some people hate them. It's a chore, something you have to do every day, but you're making one row of crochet a day, and I crochet every day anyway, so I think it's something I'll be able to keep up with. And again, I love the basic stitch yarn, and the colors that they're using are a lot of the heather tones: the red heather, the charcoal heather, the russet heather, turquoise heather, silver heather, the beige heather, and then ecru, sage, olive, and olive. That's it. But really cute color combinations. I really like it a lot. So I'm going to do that. So we'll do that along all year as well too. All right. Again, just checking in quick. I hope everybody's having a great week so far and is looking forward to the new year later this week. Again, watch for a WIPs video this week and another finished products and how many skeins did I use. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Make something beautiful.